In this video, we are going to introduce the concept of binary search tree. If we have stored data in a particular data structure, we should be able to perform certain operations on it. So we should be able to search for data, insert new data, and remove data in a manner which is as efficient as possible. So what are the different ways in which we can store data? One is an array. Suppose this is an array, and if we want to perform a search operation, we start from this first index. We will have to look and compare our data with all the elements in the array in the worst case. And so the worst case complexity of a search operation would be order of n. First, we will compare with the element at index 0, then at index 1, then index 2, index 3, index 4. There is a possibility that the element would be found here or it would not be found in the data in the array at all. So the complexity of a search operation in an array would be order of n, and this is the worst case complexity. Suppose we have to insert new data in this array. If we are maintaining an end pointer over here, and a new data element like 56 has to be inserted. So first end would be incremented to 1 and then 56 would be added to this particular position. So the time required would be constant time. If we have to remove data, that means if this element has to be removed, all the elements will have to be shifted left. And in the worst case, if the element at index 0 is removed, then all the elements shifting left would require order of n time. Let's see how we can do this using a linked list. Again, for a linked list, if an element has to be searched, the worst case would be that the element is at the last node. And in that case, we would have to go through all the nodes in a sequential manner. So the search would require order of n. If new data has to be inserted, so it depends on where the new data is being inserted. If it is being inserted as the first node at the head of the linked list, then constant time would be required. But if it is being inserted at the last node as a last node, that means after the existing last node, this would be the worst case, and again the complexity would be order of n. If we have to remove data, again if any particular node has to be removed, we will have to traverse the linked list to reach to that particular node and then remove that node, and simply some pointers would now have to be changed to point to the next node. So this would require traversal of the linked list, and again it would require order of n time in the worst case. So what is a good way of storing data then? We can say that we can use a sorted array as well. Now if we require to search for data, we can use a binary search algorithm, and that would require order of log n time, and you can check my earlier videos on how to perform this algorithm and how a sorted array can be searched. What about insertion? Again, insertion would depend upon the value of the element that is being inserted. So if the value that is to be inserted is equal to the middle value, then it can be inserted here. Otherwise, we'll have to again look for these other search spaces towards the left or the right. So insertion, finding that space would require order of log n time, finding that particular position, and then afterwards inserting it over there would require order of 1 time and then constant time, and then shifting the elements left or right would now again require order of n time. Similarly, deletion of a particular element would also require order of n time. Suppose if 8 has to be removed, then all the elements will have to be shifted left. Moreover, to sort data is not easy. What if n is very large and the data is complex? So suppose n is to some petabytes, at the order of petabytes, and it is having strings or some records, then sorting this complex data would also require a lot of time. So can we have some data structure where we can store data in such a way that searching for a particular data becomes easy? So we introduce the concept of the binary search tree, which is also known as a BST, and also known as an ordered binary tree. Here, in this tree, nodes are arranged in such an order that all nodes in the left subtree, they have a value less than or equal to that of the root node. So if this is the root node and the left subtree of the root node here is this, then all values over here will be less than the root node, and all values in the right subtree would be greater than the value at the root node. So this same rule will be applicable to every subtree within the tree. So we'll take a look at some of the binary search trees. So here, if you see, this is the root node, which is having a value 56. This is the left subtree of the root node, and this is the right subtree of the root node. If you can see, all values in the left subtree are smaller than the value at the root node: 32, 22, 40, 14, 3 and 16. All values in the right subtree are greater than the value at the root node: 70, 59, 98, 65, 63 and 67. And this we can check recursively for each and every node. If you see, for this node, this is the left subtree and this is the right subtree. All values in this left subtree are having a value less than 32, and all values in the right subtree are having a value which is greater than 32. Similarly, for node 70, this is the left subtree and this is the right subtree. The values in the left subtree are 59, 65, 63 and 67, which are less than 70, and in the right subtree it is 98, which is more than 70. You can check the same thing for the node at this having value 22. This is the left subtree, which is having a value less than the root node. Let's take more examples. Here is the root node, which is having a value 7. This is the left subtree: 3, 1, 5, 4, all less than 7. Right subtree is having a node with value 12, which is greater than the root node. For the node having value 3, the left subtree has a value less than 3 and the right subtree has values which are greater than 3. Let's take this example. Suppose if we have a value 2 over here, this is less than the value 5, which is the root node or the parent node of this node. But this is not a binary search tree because this 2 is on the right side of the node having a value 3. And all values in the right subtree of 3 should have values which are greater than 3. So this is not a binary search tree. Also, suppose if we had a node over here which had a value 8. 8 is greater than 5 and it is in the right subtree, so it is okay. 8 is on the right side of this node 3. So again it is greater than 3, so it's correct. But it's on the left hand side of the root node. It belongs to the left subtree of the root node which contains a value 7. And the left subtree of the root node cannot have values which are greater than the value at the root node. So we say that this is not a binary search tree.